The Criterion Collection is a distribution company that focuses on licensing, restoring, and distributing important classic and contemporary films. Think of it as a museum of film that shows the evolution and trends of cinema. But it's not a museum, it's a company that sells pricey Blu-rays. The Criterion Collection is very important. It has this prestige about it, and it has really good restorations of beloved and niche classics. Every Blu-ray also comes with an interesting leaflet to read, occasionally a poster, some mini merch items in the box, tons of additional features, and every Blu-ray/DVD/4K disc/Laserdisc should also have some unique cover art. Now, even though Criterions have an importance about them, and they're pretty important as an archive of cinema, most Criterion collectors or cinephiles mainly buy them so they can flex about how many they have. They cherish the cover and keep it on their shelf forever and never use it again. I should know, I'm one of them. Criterions are kind of like the Film Bros version of trading cards or sneakers or whatever hypebeast trend is trending right now. They look down on all the other things people collect, but will continue spending $40 on pretentious Blu-rays that they'll only use once. Criterions are great. I love them. I also love the cover art we get on them, and all the amazing artists they collaborate with. But even though there's like tons of hits, there's also some misses. I want to go over them today. Small disclaimer, I'm not shitting on any of the artists or their hard work. I love a ton of the things they do and also a ton of the other covers they've done. This video is just going over some of the Criterion covers I personally didn't vibe with, because Criterion covers have such a high standard, plus art is subjective and I have bad taste. David Lynch is an interesting man who makes very non-linear, bizarre and unique movies. So why do his Criterion covers not have the same energy? Criterion have made tons of unique art for movies such as Fantastic Planet and Diabolique. Those covers stand out due to their in-your-face artwork and cool designs. A movie like Fantastic Planet has really bizarre imagery, and so does Lynch's filmography, yet every Lynch Criterion tends to be the alternative or even generic theatre poster. Like, look at these Eraserhead and Mulholland Drive covers. They're just an easy copy and paste job. Even the Blue Velvet cover feels rather simplistic, but I like that one, due to it kind of matching the movie's theme of unraveling chaos out of simplicity. Whenever a Lynch movie gets announced, I get super excited because he's one of my fave directors, and you can do some really cool stuff out of the films you're given. But they always tend to take the easy route and just use the normal movie poster, edit it a bit, and say, job done. Whilst we're talking about directors, let's talk about some of Richard Linklater's covers. Dazed and Confused has a cool one. It's a cool boxy Criterion with a really cool gag that you can mess about with. The Before trilogy, however, is a boxy, pricey Criterion you could do nothing with. The individual covers are very neat and have this very warm and intimate feel about them, but the actual box set cover that they're trapped in is not it. It's literally just a blocky cover with a piece of text that costs you an arm and a leg. If someone that doesn't know what a Criterion is saw that thing by itself with the price on it, they would question every decision you've ever made. The Boyhood cover is more unique and has a cool gimmicky thing going on. It shows the cast aging. There's just one problem with that. That's what the entire movie is about, and it can make that novelty wear off if you never watched the movie before, and may even make you not rewatch the film to catch the growth of the cast. I don't really have a super big problem with the Boyhood cover though, and it is a very cool idea. You know that was like Boyhood's whole selling point, and if you're buying the Criterion you probably watched it before anyways. So, I apologise Boyhood cover for being a bit cynical. Citizen Kane is probably one of the greatest movies of all time. It did so many things that films before it never even tried. It has a narrative that has influenced countless movies after it, and also made one of the greatest filmmakers of all time a household name. It's one of the most watched and impactful movies ever, and you can branch out and make so much artwork for it. Here are some concept covers Criterion created, and here's the one they went with. Yeah, it's just a giant K. Bravo! Bravo Criterion! Here's the Raging Bull cover. It's fine, even though it looks more like a t-shirt design than a Blu-ray cover. The only reason this is here is because you can Google Raging Bull Criterion fan art cover, and you can find tons of more unique designs for this thing. I'll also put the Punch Drunk Love cover here. I personally don't hate it, it's like a 6 out of 10 for me. But a lot of people were super angry and disappointed by it, and will criticize every small thing about it. Then there was that one Uncut Gems cover, which looked like a reflective version of the generic movie poster that got changed, and now looks funny in a good way. The last thing I want to talk about is a DVD Criterion. The DVD Criterions didn't exactly care about style, even though I think their Laserdisc counterparts looked kinda swaggy. But some of the movies exclusively on DVD are iconic and important, such as Michael Bay's 2 movies that every nerd will always shit on. Armageddon and The Rock. At first I was going to say, I think the minimalist design on Armageddon works and it doesn't on The Rock, but nah, I'm just going to be honest. I hate the way they both look. Why are they so boring and forgettable? Bay is this bombastic director that makes explosive fun every blockbuster director has tried to copy. And these are what his Criterions look like? Pathetic. That's what they are, pathetic. Why does Wes Anderson get all these amazing looking Criterions and Bay gets this horseshit? Why does 8 Mile have a better cover than these?